Hi, my name is Nick. I'm from Downtown Camera in Toronto, Ontario. I'm here with one of the Fuji guys, Jerry. He's just going to explain a little about one of Fuji's new cameras, the X-T10.
So I'll just talk about design to start off. Well, it's the same wonderful sensor and processor that we have in the X-T1. So it's got the 16 megapixel X-Trans sensor. It's got the same processor, the EXR Pro. So it's actually almost as small as the X30 actually. So if you do grab your X-T1 there, if you don't mind, we can just show a quick comparison. So you can kind of see how the big brother X-T1 versus the X-T10. So the height is very similar, but the width is of course a lot narrower there, but we still have the same, sensor and processor. So as much as it's a smaller camera, it's not as, you're not compromising the image quality as well. Same kind of dials that you get with the X-T1, just that we've replaced this dial here. This on the X-T1 is the ISO dial. So here we have the drive dial. So the ISO's built into the Q menu and things like that. But with the drive dials, it's a little more ready to use, or a little easier to get to for most photographers.
An articulating screen.
Yeah, nice tilt screen on the back, so your overhead, your low-level waist shots, things like that. As far as, differences to the T1, for example, you'd be looking at the T1 being a weather-sealed camera, so this one isn't weather-sealed, right. But it does have magnesium alloy on the top and bottom plate, so it's still a very sturdy construction, but still much lighter than the X-T1 as well.
I heard something about new flash.
Yeah, I challenge you. Do you know where the flash is on the camera?
I know where it should be. Okay.
All right. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Nicely hidden. It's very inconspicuous.
Perfect.
So it's perfect for the kit lens. We're talking a guide number of about 5.6 meters, 100 ISO, that kind of distance, right?
What would you say about the autofocus system?
So that's new, actually. So with the new firmware, with the X-T1 version 4 that just came out, the X-T10 is going to get the same autofocusing. So it's a three-dimensional. It has 77 zones that you can choose from. So a much more performing continuous autofocus. So you can have a wide zone, so it's going to basically follow throughout the entire sensor, so the entire image, or you can really focus the zone in the middle in a 5x3 zone or a 5x5 and I think a 5.7 zone, and it'll actually follow within that zone. So for sports and nature, you want to kind of center it a little more. With kids and sports action outdoor where there's movement, you may want to use the wider zone. It really depends on the needs.
What would you say about the SR auto system?
So it's our famous scene recognition mode. So basically it'll pick between I think 27 or so different scenes, a combination of scenes. So whether it's a night portrait mode or a backlit portrait type scenario, macro, or a moving subject in a portrait, it's going to pick up all those little nuances and it's going to really maximize the image quality. And the biggest benefit, of course, is for someone who might not be quite as familiar with manual controls of a camera and really want the camera to do the job for them. So we're looking at kind of a cross-section of customers. The beginning photographer, students, is perfect for students. It's a perfect learning camera because you've got your shutter speeds and your apertures really easily accessible. But you've also got your family weekend shooters that might want that bigger sensor for better image quality, better low light performance, but also want some automatic modes that the camera's going to do the work for them when they're not as confident with the modes that they might be trying.
Of course.
Yeah. So we're looking at delivery is going to be in June. So we're looking at, I believe it's the 18th of June. It should hit the streets, so you should have it.
Summer.
You got it just in time for the summer. We're looking at 3 different packages that are going to be available in Canada. So we're looking at the body-only package for those, maybe an XC2 customer that wants to add to their system, or an XT1 customer that just needs a backup body for $900. So that's a really affordable price. So $899 for the body only, and it is available, of course, in the black and in the silver. So we have the 16-50 kit. This is the version 2 lens,
of course.
Like we have with our XA2. The advantage there is things like auto macro. So there's no macro button. You'll notice there's no macro mode on this camera anymore, like a real SLR.
Yeah.
So we've made do with that, and basically the lens is going to do it on its own now. So the camera is going to be able to determine that it's close and that it's going to go into a macro mode all on its own with this. And you get a 15 centimeter close focus distance with it. So,
Great.
so that's really nice. So that one will be $999.99. So for $1,000, you're getting a nice compact kit, lightweight kit system with a decent optics. And then we have, for a little more money, those that really are concerned about image quality and want to maximize the sensor, we have the 18 to 55 lens as well. And that one's going to be $1249 in Canada.
Yeah.
So in Canada, of course, all come with our 2-year warranty as well.
Of course.
Body lens. So in Canada, we do have a pre-order bundle coming up. So it's going to include a little leather case. So
a lot of people
it's
like.
a really nice fitted half leather case that kind of fits underneath and really gives a nice form fit to it.
We are, of course, going to be part of that program as well for any pre-orders that you're looking to get. Well, thanks, Jerry. I think you've answered all the questions, and I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are very excited to get their hands on this.
Yeah, they should be. It's a nice camera.
Yeah, they should take advantage of getting a hold of that pre-order so they can get theirs earlier and get the summer started.
It's a $100 bonus too, so that case is worth $100 as a pre-order bonus. Like I said, it should deliver June 18th, I think is what I said. So, yeah, definitely a pre-order item for sure.
I appreciate you having you down.
Pleasure. Thanks a lot.